Wow, I am in such a good mood. This cracked diamond really put me in this happy mood. If you're anything like me, you're probably asking the same question as me. Why crack? Another crack from Dark Labs. What's with it with Dark Labs and the crack name? I know, it's getting ridiculous, but this is another crack pre-workout. This is crack diamond. But unlike the original crack, which is crack purple, by the way, not crack OG, I know it can get confusing with the names. Crack purple had DMHA, which is a very strong stimulant like DMHA, but even stronger. But this doesn't have any DMHA. So, what is this about and what's the experience like? Let's get right into it. Crack diamond is a DMHA type of pre-workout, and it doesn't have aerogenesis, but it has a couple of interesting ingredients, which we'll get to in a second. So let's go over the ingredients and then into my experience. So each serving has 15 grams. So the first ingredient, which is 5 grams of citrulline, this is going to be good for pumps. It increases nitric oxide production, allowing for the muscles to work better, allowing for more nutrients, more blood to reach your muscles. So with citrulline, it is combined with Agmatine, and I like to mention Agmatine alongside citrulline because Agmatine can defend the nitric oxide levels from decreasing, so it prolongs the effects of nitric oxide. And not only that, it does indirectly increase nitric oxide production, and additionally, it does play as a nootropic, improving mood and providing a little bit, a subtle mood uplift. So the next ingredient after citrulline is Beta-Alanine. Beta-Alanine is dosed at 5 grams here. So you will feel some tingles if you're not used to it. Beta-Alanine helps with muscular endurance. And it basically reduces lactic acid buildup by cleaning up the ammonia buildup from high volume workouts. So tyrosine, the next ingredient, dosed at 1 gram. It improves the production of those feel-good neurotransmitters that make you feel alert and motivated. Agmatine we mentioned, and then we have we have it at home kind of aerogenesis, which is the budget form kind of. It's BP. So P is basically not much faster, but it has a shorter half-life to what aerogenesis provides. This ingredient can help improve mood, and it's like a slight stimulant, but it doesn't really have big effects on energy, and it's short-lived. And then we have caffeine, dosed at 350 milligrams. This is combined with caffeine malate and caffeine citrate. So there's 3 forms of caffeine in here, totaling to 400 milligrams, 350 plus 100, it's like 450, yeah, about 500. Whoa, wait, I was right. The caffeine amount, the total amount is 500 milligrams. Could be 550, but I'll write it down on the screen. Coming from 3 different forms. The first one being the regular form. It's just basically, you digest it, it's not quick, it's not slow, it's just there. And then there's caffeine citrate, much faster hitting form of caffeine. It's ideal for a pre-workout because you want that caffeine to hit quick. And then we have caffeine malate. Caffeine malate is a slower digesting form of caffeine, and it lasts longer. As a pre-workout, I mean, it might be good since you might want more energy after your workout. So caffeine malate just ensures you have a longer digesting source of energy. So after caffeine, we have DMHA, dosed at 250 milligrams. DMHA is milder than DMAA. It gives energy, but it has less effects on blood pressure and the cardiovascular system, which makes it more ideal for those who want something like a daily type of pre-workout or like a regular use type of pre-workout, not daily. And theobromine, dosed at 150 milligrams. This is the cousin of caffeine. You'll feel good on this better than caffeine. It provides better mood uplift than caffeine, and it's a little milder in energy. And then halostachin, 100 milligrams. This is quite an interesting ingredient. It's more like a fat burner. It's not really a stimulant, but it helps release more fatty acids. And basically, it's a fat burning type of ingredient. Doesn't really have much for energy. And then the next ingredient is canna, 75 milligrams. This is a nice ingredient for increasing vasorelaxation. So you'll get a better pump as it can increase nitric oxide production, and it also kind of relaxes the mood, or it gives a mood uplift, but not like theanine. Theanine provides more of a sedative type of feeling, kind of, but it's versatile. But canna, it can be used as a sleep aid or pre-workout, but when it's combined with stimulants, it makes those stimulants hit harder because your vessels will basically be dilated, so allowing for more stimulants to run through your body, and you'll have less side effects like lightheadedness or elevated blood pressure. So canna really provides a better experience when it's combined with stimulants, although some people may not like it. Not everyone reacts the same to every ingredient. Our body chemistry is different, our brains are wired differently, so some people may find it too relaxing or it's too smoothing, but for me, it doesn't have that effect, especially when it's combined with stimulants. And then we have black pepper extract, which is labeled as piperine, dosed at 50 milligrams, so this will help you absorb all the ingredients, increasing the bioavailability of all the ingredients in here. So, diamond addition, what's the experience like? Let me put this thing down. Wow, I am in such a good mood. This cracked diamond really put me in this like happy mood. Almost want to dance to music, but I tried to resist. And the energy is there, but the mood elevation was super there, along with the energy. And the energy wasn't overwhelming, but the mood elevation was something else. It was just very, very good, especially after yesterday where I didn't have the best mood, and then today taking cracked diamond. Oh my God. Now I'm just going to go work out, and this will be my 3rd time using it. So let's go. Let's get into it. I'm going to go work out right now, and then I'm going to review cracked diamond. So the experience is something else, especially the beginning part of taking cracked diamond. It's that it increases mood so much so that it's increased noticeably so much for 2 hours, and I feel good. Like I feel like dancing, I want to play some music, but I know that I should be getting to the gym, but I'm in such a good mood, and it's nothing like the colors are super enhanced or anything like that. It's just enhanced mood, big mood uplift, and it's kind of like Flame V3 or V1, where that it increases mood so much, and you're like, at the same time, it increases energy, but it's like smooth energy, and the energy doesn't overwhelm the mood uplift that diamond has. So with that being said, just the mood is perfection on this, but there are a few downsides, which I'll get to in a second. I do want to go over the energy. The energy is there. Like there's super good energy, and I use it quite well in my workouts when I'm using cracked diamond. I can go on for 2 hours working out, and I won't feel fatigued. But there is a little bit of a downside, which we'll get to in a second. But I do want to mention also the pumps are decent. Considering there's only, I think, 3 nitric oxide boosters in here, it increases pump nicely, and it increases endurance nicely. But also my heart rate isn't elevated to the point where it's like hard to catch my breath, but it's super perfect. Like the experience is super nice, but there are a few downsides. Like after the 2 hour mark, I find my mood to slowly decline, and it's not there anymore. And I'm thinking like, well, where's that mood uplift? And I think that's where P comes in, because P is short-lived. It's not like aerogenesis. But man, I think if they had aerogenesis in here, in here, or some kind of ingredient to prolong the stimulant effects of P in there, or DMHA, I don't know where the mood uplift is coming from, maybe the canna as well. It'd be really nice. And it doesn't last that long. I think that's the only downside I can find with cracked diamond. It's just like after the 2 hour mark, the mood noticeably decreases, but in that 2 hour window, it's fantastic. Especially after yesterday, because I wasn't feeling that good. My mood wasn't that great. I was just feeling more anxious and a little bit negative, but taking it today, cracked diamond, I felt super good, and I felt really happy. Like it was amazing. But of course, and then after 2 hours, the mood kind of dies down. The energy is still there, but there's a little bit of a crash with the mood, and I'm just like, and it's not there anymore. But the experience is really nice. For a pre-workout, it's really perfect. Of course, all day may not be the best thing to use if you're looking for all day happiness, you know, but the experience in that short window is fantastic. And then after, of course, the mood dies down, the energy is still there, energy is still high. And I feel like I could still keep going with my workouts, but it takes a little bit to get myself going for the workout. So if you want to know about the flavor is pretty good. I can't complain. And so if you do want to get this, you can use my discount code FITFRIC. You can check out the links in the description on where to get this. And also, I do want to mention, like, where does it belong in the crack family of pre-workouts from Dark Labs, right? So the best way I would describe crack diamond is a flame and maybe crack purple or crack, it's hard. Like one of those high energy pre-workouts had a baby, and then the middle ground would be crack diamond, which would be like the mood uplift is really there. The energy is there, but it's not as good as the mood. So it's just like, it's more related to flame than the other crack pre-workouts. And the mood uplift is just really there. I don't remember any mood uplift that's similar to this when it comes to the crack pre-workouts, but flame might be one. And I think the combination of Canna, P, DMHA, because Canna does provide a mood uplift, and I've noticed this in other pre-workouts that have Canna, but this one was intense. Like, it was really nice for 2 hours and then just like slowed down. So it's kind of hard to say like which one you should get when it comes to the whole crack lineup of pre-workouts, but if you're looking for something more mood elevation with good energy, crack diamond. I would definitely recommend that. And if you do want to check out the entire Dark Labs family of pre-workouts, where they all rank and which one's my favorite, you can check out the video and the link in the description. And also, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you for watching this, and have a great day.